fast can I get full netherite? Well, I recently played Minecraft for 24 hours straight and I think I did pretty well. Actually, I know I did very, very well because I managed to get full netherite armor super fast. Here is how it happened. I hope I don't regret this. Alright, first things first, keep it normal. Get a tree. I'm not even sure if I've stayed awake for 24 hours straight. Never mind played games for that long. But I'm sure all of the 100-day stuff I've done will be good training. I don't have too many specific goals other than to beat all of the bosses. And I might also have time to get every single advancement. Sorry about this, Mr. Cow. But food will be very, very important. And is that a village in the distance? Perfect. Means I can grab a bed. I'll take an extra crafting table as well. And food will not be a problem. I can become a vegan now. Any cows out there are now safe. I would craft a hoe, but I can't really see any stone nearby enough for that. Right, never mind. I was lying. There's literally some in the village. There we go. With that, it is now way, way faster. Golem can also be on the menu. If you can get over here, that is. Why have you not been coming after me? Oh, there we go. Now he's seen me. But yeah, he's going to be on the menu so that I can get some iron to make an even better pickaxe. Tell you what, this village is so good. It might just get me all the food I need for the entire 24 hours. What's going to chuck away things that I don't need? Is that another village up ahead? No, I don't think it is. But finding a desert pyramid out here, I think would be perfect. Oh, look at this. A massive cave. And it's a lush one too. Better craft up my bread. And it's a mangrove swamp. There's the pyramid. Already, I have to say, this is a very, very epic seed. I think I will grab the TNT as well. You never know, could come in handy. Especially when I want to get netherite later on. And everything else is kind of not useful to me. Yeah, I mean, okay, the emerald and gold is. And I'm thinking gunpowder for firework rockets later on. Now, since wood is going to be pretty important, and I don't want to go caving unless I have loads of it, I am going to mine up quite a bit of this forest. Although in doing this, I've started to realize just how annoying it is to mine up these trees. Because all of the wood that you want is not at the bottom. You have to build your way up to get to it. At this point, I've got 46. I think that's going to be enough. And there's another village here that I didn't even notice. So it is also going to be ransacked. Okay, first sign of trouble. In fact, there's mobs everywhere down there. Anyway, now I'm going to go into a place that probably is a bit more dangerous, into the cave, and hopefully collect up all the iron that I need. Plus, it also has a mine shaft next to it, which is absolutely perfect. It does make finding ore... Oh, okay, careful. But it does make finding ores much easier. Although, despite that, I'm still going down in search of diamonds. Well, I will if I can anyway. The cave might not go quite that low. Look at that, found diamonds, fantastic. Now, I've just got to make sure that I that I don't drown. In fact, as a safety precaution, I'm going to go ahead and make some doors. Now, things are much better. First thing I'm making is a diamond pick, which means all these other ones can be thrown away. A couple more diamonds here. And I think I've explored everything, so I'm going to dig straight down. Okay, that was a little risky. Thankfully, I landed in the water. Yeah, it could have gone wrong, that. I reckon sooner rather than later, I get busy smelting iron so then I can make a shield and also a water bucket. Apparently underwater is hands down the best place to find diamonds, and it's exposed a cave below. So once this iron is smelted, and once I've grabbed these extra diamonds that I just found, down to this bit of the cave here is where I am next going. Pick up a couple more of these. I might just be able to make a chest plate. No, not quite. But with the diamond down here, well, now I definitely can. And it really is a great cave. I'm just going to grab as many resources from down here as I can. Hopefully full diamond armor can soon be achieved. I've done a bit of strip mining. Maybe, just maybe, if there's another diamond round, which there is, maybe I'd have enough for the full armor, but I wouldn't. I just need one more and I can make a helmet. There we go. That's perfect. We're going to have more than we need, actually. Meaning I can make full diamond tools as well. Well, on that note, I think I'm ready to get out of here. It's great to be back at the surface, and I'm going to head back to that original village because I have a plan. As time moves on and I get more and more tired, I'll become more and more likely to make mistakes. So I'm going to trade with a librarian to get protection 4, then I can be as OP as possible, as fast as possible. And I'm also going to sell a bunch of wheat to this guy so that I can actually afford the trades. And there we go. I've got it. I've got the trade, prop 4. I'm going to sell him some paper just to lock it in. And now I need to go out there and get 50 emeralds. Here's a load more wheat for you, which should help the cause. And then it's Operation Chop Down 70 million trees. Destroyed quite a big part of the forest. Got so much wood, which can now be traded to these Fletchers. And in the meantime, I'm also going to attempt to get mending. I can't say no to infinity for just 7 emeralds. Way too good of an offer to refuse. There we go. Mending for 28 emeralds. Now I just need Unbreaking 3. I've been trying for ages and just got Unbreaking 2. I'm settling for that. Otherwise, I'm going to end up spending the whole 24 hours with that villager. I have run out of books, so just collecting a little bit of leather. And I can buy them both and combine on an anvil. And to purchase everything that I need, I still need quite a lot more emeralds. So the forest is once again being destroyed. It's taken ages, but I've almost got every single one of the books that I need. Just need to buy one more mending book, but to get that, I've got to wait for him to restock. But whilst I wait for that, I'm going to go to this lava lake that I spotted earlier and collect up a bunch of obsidian. And there we go, that's 20 pieces, which is more than enough. And it looks like these guys have restocked and are ready to trade. Final mending book obtained, and a few extra emeralds traded. My anvil did break, so I can't combine every single one of these books until I go mining to get a load more iron. Already found some, and I'm sure I can find plenty more. And we've also just gone past the 3-hour mark, and I'm still feeling pretty good. I do 3-hour Minecraft sessions all the time with 100 days every week. Although my neck is aching ever so slightly, so maybe that's the first signs of what's to come. What the heck? And a creeper that scared the living daylights out of me. Job done getting all the iron. Now it can be smelted, a new anvil crafted, and everything can be combined. Although to actually put it on my armor, I'm going to need way more levels, so I can sort that once I'm in the nether. I think the perfect place to build a nether portal is going to be right here in the village. So it's time to head through and see what I can find. And the first thing I'm presented with, loads and loads of ghasts. Definitely not the kind of welcome I was wanting to receive. But at least there's loads of quartz here for loads and loads of XP. That's prop 4 chest plate sorted. And I am having a little bit of trouble with piglins. Apparently all of them want to get me. So making myself a gold helmet is also a priority. Prop 4 leggings also sorted, as well as the boots and helmet. You know, as good as the overworld was, this is pretty much the worst nether ever. There just seems to be lava lakes everywhere. Even so, I've managed to spot a fortress. Just have to make a long and terrifying bridge all the way to it. Of course I didn't have enough blocks. Thankfully I've got wood. I'm just going to bridge with that. And here we are. In a terrible fortress. Terrible fortress with plenty of blaze. They're going to be the priority. Haven't got fire resistance because unfortunately I've not yet found a bastion. But with prop 4 armor and a shield, I should be absolutely fine. Accidentally punched one of those guys. Now they're all angry at me. Not my best ever move. Mainly because now they're just going to be coming at me from everywhere. I can hear them getting angry. I just can't see them. Not to worry though, because I've got more than enough blaze rods. And they're not actually angry at me anymore. So I'm just going to push them off. See you later. Now I wouldn't mind exploring this inside part of the fortress. Just to see if I can find anything like diamonds in a chest. Well, I found gold, so that's pretty cool. But sadly, after quite a bit of searching, no diamonds as well. Could be wrong, but I do think it's 2 fortresses here rather than 1, which is why it's so glitched. As we said, it would be very cool if that is actually the case. But anyway, I'm now out in search of 2 things. Either a warped forest, because I need pearls from an enderman, or a bastion to barter with piglins. Aha! And it looks like a treasure one, which is both the best bastion and, sadly, also the most dangerous. Although I have got full prop 4 diamond armor, so I should probably be okay. Well, as long as I don't do anything stupid, I will be anyway. Oh my goodness, already I've got some pearls trade as well. Perfect. That is most certainly an excellent start. Netherite scrap, nice, and ancient debris. Infinity is going on a bow now. As further down the line, it's going to be very, very useful. I'm going to set these 2 off at bartering all of that, and hopefully I get a few more pearls from it. I accidentally let them escape, but they have traded everything that I need. I'm just going to try and get that fire resistant bottle. So I've got an extra one. I think it's better than the other one splashed yet. So I think 3 is enough. I am also going to smelt this little bit of ancient debris so that it takes up 1 less slot in my inventory. And then it's time for the fun part where I go down there to try and get the treasure. Fire resistance is going to be pretty crucial. I think my best method is just to gradually make my way down rather than using a bow. And basically, if everything goes wrong, I can just jump in the lava to save myself. Magma cubes are usually the worst bit about this whole thing because they're immune to lava, so getting rid of the spawn is big. All of the piglins will hate me as well because I'm going to be mining up gold. Let's get rid of you. See what's in the chest. More ancient debris, 2 of them. Nice. And then I'm also going to attempt to take every single piece of gold. This is where they all get angry at me and just end up jumping in the lava trying to get down. Job well done. It's actually been a bit easier than I expected. I'll get rid of you as well, that's it. Oh, okay. Don't just hit me in the lava like this, Piglin. I thought we were friends. Suppose I should have known better, though. That's it. In you go, both of you. I'm sorry, but you brought that upon yourself. And after that successful mission, I'm going to build a portal and get out of here. Got a bit of subspace bubble, that's always nice. And 4 hours in, I still feel completely fine, but I do also feel slightly scared that I'm still not even a quarter of the way through. According to my calculations, the stronghold is somewhere around here. Yeah, I've got it. While searching, I have sadly had 2 of my eyes break, so I only have 11 eyes of ender. And before I dig down there, I'm just gonna grab this ruined portal. Nothing super useful, but with a gold pickaxe, I can dig down a little bit faster, which is always nice. Mission accomplished, I'm in. I calculated that perfectly, didn't I? And now not only am I wanting to find the portal room, I wouldn't mind another ender pearl, that's unlikely. But I'd also... Oh, nice, we got one. But yeah, I'd also like to try and find the bookcase room. 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds, fantastic. And I've found the bookcase room. Useful for mainly one thing. Yes, books. This is the place to get lots and lots of books. And now I have successfully found the portal room. With 2 eyes already in it, that's pretty good. I don't think I need anything else. So, I'm heading on through. I don't fancy bridging across the void, so I am going to end the pearl onto the main island. And then it's time to take the infinity bow and take on the dragon. Mainly just got to be careful I don't look into any enderman's eyes. That's really the main thing that goes wrong here. I believe I've got rid of every single tower. I must have hit that one without realizing because it is now no longer healing from it, which is good. Although, of course, I've got an enderman angry at me. So now I can continue and hopefully finish the job. This infinity bow was definitely worth it. And here it comes to perch again. I won't quite be able to finish it, but I can certainly make it much more weaker. Its health is now very, very low. It may not even get the chance to fully perch. Come on, yes, we got it. Ender dragon defeated. I'm just going to grab a small amount of the levels and then set this up so I can hopefully get a looting 3 sword. Fire aspect 2, that's a good start, you know. And looting 2, you know what, I'll take that. Also nice upgrades on the axe and also the shovel. The only other thing I really want to make improvements on is my bow, so I have got a second one that I brought. I'll go with flame. Yeah, that's good enough. And even though this is basically broken, do I get one anyway? Oh, that was pretty rubbish. But my second attempt was a bit better. I decided to go until I got Silk Touch because that's probably going to be more useful for me to right now. Since with that, I can craft and use ender chests and pick it up afterwards when I need to. Now it's time to grab all the rest of the XP up to a good solid 52 levels. And then I'll get a few more ender pearls and head through this... Oh, I nearly messed it up. I was going to say head through this gateway in search of elytra. Just coming up to the 5 hours mark and my legs are starting to get a little bit achy. And I feel like I've spent ages searching for an end city and can't seem to find one. So whilst I continue this search, I'm going to stand up for a bit. I'm going to play stood up. Just feels good to, you know, stretch the legs, you know, get a bit of movement going. Although I'll make sure to sit down for any ender pearl throws like this because I don't want to do anything stupid. And finally, at the very least, I have spotted one. Doesn't look like one with an elytra, annoyingly. And I'm going to need quite a lot of blocks to get across. The trick to traversing the end is to turn it into endstone bricks and then you can turn it into slabs. Just means that your blocks last twice as long. I don't really know what I want to find here except shulker shells are going to be very handy. And of course, a new pickaxe would be nice as well. This is always the place to worry, isn't it? Where you've just been peppered by shulkers from all angles. But I've just about made it up in one piece. And there was a pickaxe here. Okay, that's good enough because it means I can repair that one if I want. And now from the top of here, the search continues for those elytra. And I reckon boating off is probably the safest way down. Finally, another end city. This has to be the most barren outer island I've ever explored, and it looks like it still doesn't have an elytra. In fact, it looks terrible. I don't even think it's one with any chests. What a waste of time that is. I'm not even gonna go and explore it. Finally, there's an end ship up ahead. My goodness, I've been searching this for ages. And of course, when it rains, it pours. There's another one over there. Are you kidding me? Nothing for an hour and a half and then 2. Seems that this one over here is the easiest one to get to, so that's what I'm starting with. And my priority is to get the elytra, so I'm not going to loot the rest of it until I've done that. Now, do I risk it? Do I try and float across? I don't see why not. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I'm not even going to fall in the void, so I'm sure it'll be fine. And it also looks like I've easily made it, so yeah, that's great news. Now I just got to get rid of you, and I can get the elytra. And even better than just getting the elytra, I can also put unbreaking and mending on them, so I don't even have to worry about them, you know, anything going wrong. And next I can focus on getting lots and lots of good loot. Although this does seem to be an end city with not very many chests. Just these 2 up here from what I can tell. So it's a good job that there's another end city just over here. And of course, there's a third one there, yeah. Why are they just suddenly all coming into view? It would have been great to have one of these an hour ago. By the looks of things, there's going to be a couple of chests here and a couple of ender chests. Basically, if it's a 3-stacker, then you know you've got a chest. And if it's a 2-stacker like that, there's nothing in it. So I shall mine up the ender chest. And feather falling boots, that's fantastic. I did feel like fall damage was the only thing that could cause any problem to me. But once I've applied feather falling, there should be no trouble at all. It's a shame that I've still not found an efficiency diamond pickaxe. But of course, with elytra, finding end cities is now going to be way, way quicker. Has to be said, the elytra must be the most OP thing in Minecraft. Like, they've literally made a really, really annoying task so easy. And I've got an efficiency 3 pickaxe. Good stuff. Probably also a smart time to make a couple of shulker boxes to add in all the extra stuff. And 6 hours in, you're probably wondering, how am I feeling? You know, am I struggling? Is it becoming difficult? And I'll be honest with you guys, I feel fine. I actually feel really good. I think I feel better now than I did after 2 hours. Although I don't know if that's because I've just spent ages getting the elytra and I finally got him and I'm super upbuilt by that. Although I am also worried that I've only done a quarter of it. It's 9:30 nearly. So I've got an entire night to get through. Without a doubt, the worst is still yet to come. I'll tell you what, when you're finding souls like that, maybe the best is still ahead. There we've got the world's smallest density, and there we've got the world's biggest. Finally found a good efficiency pickaxe, which I'm going to combine with this one, just so that it doesn't break. There's an end gateway. And before I head back, I'm just going to use this a little bit to see if I can get anything decent. Depth Strider was one of the things I wanted, and I've run out of levels, so I'm going to combine what I can, which apparently is not very much. Then I'll grab the egg and head on through. A bunch of XP went through the portal, which is always nice. gets me up, or gets me really up, enough to finish the job on these boots. I would also like to add this, but it's 28 levels. But once I successfully do that, other than Thorns 3, I will have maxed out the boots. And I'm thinking, I'm pretty sure that this area here is in the spawn chunks. So it would make sense for me to make an iron farm, because it'll probably just come in handy later. Especially if I want something like a full beacon. There'll need to be beds along here. I've built this iron farm a few times. It's a very simple and clever design by ENXO4. I'm using beds to lure the necessary villagers across. And then when I break the bed, they fall straight down. Then I'll lure one of them down there. An iron golem farm is kind of complete. I just need to make a few adjustments to the terrain so that when the golems spawn in, it's exactly where I want them to. The only thing I'm missing for the build to be finished is a bit of lava. And since I'm in a desert, finding it isn't that hard. There we go. And there we go. Iron golem farm is complete. Just got to get rid of these original guys that are ruining the raids. Well, it looks like it's working as it should to me, so that's a job well done. And now the next thing I want to get is a totem. The easiest way to do that will be to complete a raid, but to do a raid, I need to find a pillager outpost, and all of a sudden, that's not quite so easy. So I'm grabbing my spare paper from here, and also the gunpowder I have too, so that I have plenty of resources to make plenty of firework rockets to fly across the land, and hopefully, yeah, find this outpost. And I will also keep my eye out for desert pyramids, because they'll have gunpowder. Also, very useful. Aha! One has been spotted. And look at that, there's another one over there. Fantastic. These are usually the kind of places where you get blown up by a creeper and die because they come down and do it. So I'm just going to block it up for safety. Then grab the TNT. And then hopefully get loads of gunpowder. Although in reality, it's not been the best. I suppose it's not been the worst either. 19's pretty good. Especially when you consider there's another one just over there. And another one there. Okay, this is an amazing desert all of a sudden. It's like the End Cities thing all over again. Don't find one for ages and then just can't stop finding them. And that really has boosted my gunpowder totals. So I don't think I'll have to worry about firework rockets anymore. And whilst I fly over the world searching for this pillager outpost, I'm pretty hungry. I've been at this for 7 hours now, and I think I deserve some food whilst I wait, which is good because I had a McDonald's delivered earlier. So I'll just fly up really high, get into a good position. Whilst I'm soaring across the world, I can go and quickly get it. My goodness, my legs are starting to get stiff, but here it is. I hope I didn't fly over an outpost whilst I was gone. Look at that, I've got my Big Mac, and the beauty of this is I can fly over the world with one hand and eat with the other one. And if you want to watch me eat a Big Mac, then you'll have to watch the full uncut 24-hour version. I ain't putting it here. I found an outpost, guys. I haven't even had a chance to finish my burger, and I've got one. Okay, fantastic. I'll just fly around and see if I can spot the nearest village, which is just over there, not far at all. And I'll finish my burger, get to sleep, take out a pillager captain, and I would begin the raid if I knew where on earth they were. I can't find them anywhere. They're not very good at attacking a village, are they, if you can't even see them. I'm gonna go back, take out a new captain, and then find another village to terrorize. And whilst I look, I've got some cold McDonald's fries that I can eat. Has to be said, I wasn't expecting to find two more pillager outposts before I've even found a village. I thought those things were meant to be rare. Anyway, we can do raid number 2, and I'm much more confident this time that I'll be able to track them down. Stop right there, raiders. Leave the poor villager alone. You get inside where it's safe, buddy. And if I was going to die at any point, this is probably the time where I'm most likely to. Raids are pretty dangerous things, especially when I have a rubbish sword with no sharpness on it. Look at that. The golem's doing the hard work for me. I won't forget your bravery, golem. You deserve to be repaired. And here we have the Ravager wave successfully defeated. And I've got here at the village. I guess that's because I was in easy difficulty. Although I did not do a raid just to get a Hero of the Village effect. Oh no, we're gonna have to go again. And this time I'll have to be much more careful because I'm changing the difficulty to hard. Alright, Golem, you did well before, but things are gonna be a little bit more daunting this time. So we're all gonna have to step up and do our best. I'm glad I'm doing this now before I'm really, really tired. I still feel fairly awake. Oh my goodness, I just watched a murder. But yeah, otherwise I feel like I'll be going the same way and dying because raids are very hard in hard mode, regardless of whether you have prop 4 armor. Oh no. Oh no, what on earth is going on here? Who put a lava why would you build a house next to a lava lake? Who is the... I don't know. You know what? You deserve that. I think this infinity bow is the key to success. You know, if you keep distance between them, they can't really hurt you. Dealt with this wave pretty easily. And if I do things like this, it should be the same with the third one. Indeed it was. Wave number 4 is done. This baby villager's been running around the whole time. Why don't you just go in a house? You know what? You should be safe in there. And this is the first one with the Vexes. Okay, I've got rid of him. Nice, I can get a totem. Just gotta grab it. And when I equip it, yeah, I should be way safer now. Even if there are 70 million pillagers chasing me. Always feel safer when I've got my totem. And I should have 4 by the end of this. Just realised that my health is kind of low. I get rid of you. Then I'll eat up, trying to avoid Vexes. I have got a golden apple if I need it, so there's no need to panic. For now, I'm still in a pretty strong position. Well, I was until I got point blank poisoned. That's awful. The only good thing is, if I do have to use a totem, it will remove the poison. But whilst I wait for that, I'm gonna quickly quickly get some sleep. Or at the very least I would if these stupid Vexes would leave me alone. Oh, it's not the Vexes. If you take damage in bed, you wake up. That's why. But it looks like I'm doing this raid through the night. And my goodness, they're everywhere. They're surrounding me. I'm just going to keep bow spamming and hope for the best. Aha, they can't get me up here. Just a shame that the Vexes can. Sure, no one will notice if I just quickly go to sleep. Well, apparently no one did except for that guy. And I've got 2 evokers together. Well, that's good and bad, I suppose. Oh my god. Have they got fire aspect? That's not fair. Whoa. These Vexes are stepping their game up. And I've run out of steak. That's not good. Fortunately, I have got plenty of gapples still. And there's only 1 raider left. So I think I'm gonna manage okay. Another victory. Excelente. And I'll set the difficulty back to easy because the later it gets, the easier I need Minecraft to be. I've got my totems, which is the main thing I was bothered about. And I'm now going to take my fire aspect looting 2 sword to get rid of a load of pigs because I need a load of extra food. Oh, not this guy. I don't want to make you an orphan. No, I'll leave you behind. It's great to be back up to a stack of food so quickly. And I am now just flying my way back to my villager home. Look at this. On my way back, I found a monument. Yes, it's risky, I know, but I just can't decline this chance. Even if I am kind of likely to drown. I was about to say the best thing is I haven't got mining fatigue yet, and then I just got it. So that's that out the window. So because of that, I'll have to explore the place normally to try and find the other 2. And in an ender chest, in a shulker box, I do have a respiration helmet, which would be way better for this, but I wouldn't be able to mine it up because of the mining fatigue. So sadly, that idea isn't really an option. Finally, tracked the second one down and defeated it, which means I've just got to swim all the way around the outside to get to the final one. There it is, and there it goes. Just gonna wait for 1 minute 12 of mining fatigue to go, and then I can grab all of the gold. Well, that's another Minecraft task checked off the list, and just in case I do decide to go for every advancement, I'm gonna visit this mushroom biome. Then it is checked off the list, although there is also the advancement to breed every animal, so I probably should do that as well. And the easiest way to do that will be to head to a village, grab a little bit of wheat, and then realize that I've got completely lost. I've no idea where that mushroom island is, so getting the wheat kinda turned out to be a waste of time. Also turns out there's a few outposts that are really near spawn, so I didn't need to go that far. And would you believe it, I'm coming up to 8 hours that I've been doing this challenge. I still think this is going very well. My lower back is starting to get a little bit sore. I'm going to have to stand up for a bit. And I'm definitely not tired, even though it's after 11 PM. So that's good news. I'm also apparently an idiot and can't line hoppers up correctly. Yeah, actually placing the chest so that the hoppers go into it would have been a bit smarter. Thankfully, I hadn't maxed out the storage, so there was nothing wasted anyway. And it also tells me that the iron golem farm is working well. I do have here 5 netherite scrap. I might as well use it to get a netherite ingot. And then I'll grab a log, make a smithing table, and get my first bit of netherite armor. I want a full set by the end of the video, and I reckon I shouldn't have too much trouble doing it. And you know what else I want? I want a full beacon, which is why that iron farm is going to come in very handy later on down the line. However, to get a beacon, I'm going to need a wither. And to get a wither, I'm going to need looting 3, not looting 2. So right now, my main goal is to grab a book and a bookcase, make a lectern, and then do this with a villager until he either gives me looting 2 or looting 3. And I get a discount because I've got Hero of the Village. Oh, this is perfect. Well, I suppose it will be perfect if I could get the trade before Hero of the Village runs out in 4 minutes. And I'm also going to stand up while I do this, just to give myself a little bit of a stretch. Oh, sorry, I just punched him in the face. I've got it! Looting 2. Smacking him in the face with an axe really did not help the prices, but anyway, it's not the end of the world, and I got what I needed to get. Guys, I've just realised my chair does this, and I can just lean back. Oh, yes, this is how I'm going to get through the 24-hour challenge. Although in reality, if I stay lean back like that, I'll probably fall asleep, so I better not do it. Now, in order to get a sharpness 5 looting 3 sword, I need 22 levels. So I'll gather up my belongings and head to the best place that I know to gain levels, which is the Nether. And it's good because my elytra needs repairing as well, which the quartz will definitely provide. I'm sorry, Enderman. There's 4 of you on there. I just have I've got to do this, all right? I'm sorry, guys, but I've just got to spleef you in. 2 of them got out of the way, but you guys won't be so lucky. All right, now they're angry at me. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. It was a practical joke. You can tell I've been playing Minecraft for too long when I find it amusing just to spleef Enderman. On a more positive note, this is a pretty good fortress for getting witherheads, which I will soon need to do. My elytra is now also finally fully repaired, so I can properly start gaining other levels, and hopefully be at 22 before you know it. Mission accomplished, so I'll get them put together, and doesn't that sword look great? And it's another 13 levels if I want mending on it, which I will want eventually, but for now, it's not too important. If I go in here, do I get hot tourist destinations? Indeed I do. Well, I suppose that means if I do start going for all advancements, I'm on good progress for it. Okay, I got the first one. I didn't even realise it was there. Kind of saw it, yeah. Nice one. Okay, just 2 more to go. There we go. Second. Oh my goodness, I'm getting such good odds. Maybe taking out 8 or 9. Barely any, really. This guy going to go in the lava fight him. Okay. Oh, Wait, I've just got the third one. What the heck? I've never had RNG like that. You can watch the full 24-hour VOD if you want proof and everything. That I literally have barely any I've taken out. 16. I took out 16 and got 3. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. There's no point hanging around here much longer, although I could just put those swords together now that I have plenty more levels. And now you're probably wondering, am I going to battle the Nether? And the answer is no, not just yet. I'd first like to add Aqua Affinity to my helmet, but whilst I'm at it, I might as well add Respiration 3 as well. Something I hope this villager will give me in not very much time. And I've got it. Didn't take too long. Exactly 30 emeralds is what it takes, and exactly 30 emeralds is what I need. That's perfect. And it's dark. Okay, yeah, you can come out now, mate. You've done what you need to do. Now then, can I afford this? Oh, I'm 1 level short. Are you kidding me? Not to worry, though, because I know just the place to get the XP I need. A good old reliable Nether. Also, on these challenges, always make sure to drink lots of water. Just realised I don't actually need that helmet because I have the Aqua Affinity book, so I just have to put these together, which is way, way cheaper. And then just 16 levels required to put that on that. There we go. Still want 28 levels to put these together. And then I think I'll probably be done with any upgrades to my armor. The only ones I'm missing are Swift Sneak and then Thorns 3 on all of them. Swift Sneak I'll definitely get when I go to an ancient city. And Thorns is one I might worry about later, but it's probably going to be a very expensive one to add to everything, so I'm not going to concentrate on it too much. That's all the levels I need, and that is me done with this. I'm ready for the next challenge, which is to first get that achievement, and then to spawn in and take on the Wither. I should also get my bow if I want to do that. It might come in handy. All right, Wither, bring it on. I've worked out you just do 1 hour run, 1 hour run, and keep moving. Is that a Wither rose? Already we seem to... I think a pig fell prey to it. That's not good. Okay, I should probably put my chest plate on as well, rather than my elytra. That could cause trouble later on. Slow and steady, I'm getting self down. You know what? I'm speeding things up. I'm just going to take the hits and go for it. Okay, that's it. Oh, it's causing me no trouble at all, actually. Just realised that I'm on easy mode, so yeah, things should be easy. Although now I'm on fire. That's... Oh, now it might be on easy mode. SP, get out of there. What the heck? I might be on easy mode, but that doesn't mean it is easy. I should eat. That should be my first priority. Seems to be stuck in the tree. Don't know how. Okay, now we get back in there. That's it. With the sharpness 5 sword, you, my friend, do not stand a chance. And with a defeat. Wait. How did it blow the Nether Star up? No way. I defeated it, it dropped the Nether Star up, but blew it up with its own head. I have never known that to be the case before. What a scam. And you know what that means. Despite me now being 9 hours into the challenge, I'm going to have to get all the resources to spawn the Wither in again. And I'm still feeling good, by the way. 9 hours in, as I said, still not got any trouble, really. I've tried to stand up every hour or so, just more for future-proofing it. Not that I've needed to in the moment, but just in case later on I could feel a bit stiff and stuff. So to avoid that, that's why I've just been standing up every now and again. And for the 100 days videos, I regularly do 9 or 10 hour sessions. So yeah, it's nothing out of the ordinary. I am managing absolutely fine. I've got used to this setup. It's a different setup to the one I usually use. I've got 2 offices now, would you believe? My usual one at home and then one in a dedicated office. Did I get anything there? No, I didn't. And yeah, right now I'm in the dedicated office with a very cool background. And before it was 16 Wither skellies to get the 3 heads. Somehow, I don't think this second time is going to go quite as well. Oh, okay, we got one. It's definitely taken me a lot longer second time round compared to before. Apparently, I've run out of firework rockets. That's kind of problematic because I'm all the way down here and the fortress is all the way up there. I'm sure I'll just about manage without them, but it's going to be more annoying. Okay, another one. Perfect. It's not stopping me. Over 9 hours of Minecraft and I can still speed bridge like it's nothing. I got it. I didn't even realise I just got it then. So now I'll have to manually walk back since firework rockets are out of the question. Convenient though, it's not a problem because I have these very, very nice boots. Although then this bit is a bit more inconvenient because I have to get all the way up there. Thankfully, speed bridge staircase is an option. Here we are. Made it to the top. And my number 1 priority before I battle the Wither is to go out there. I've got 2 sugarcane, but to go out there and get more than just 2. Gunpowder's not really an issue because I've got a lot of that. I can't believe I haven't got any left. I had loads of firework rockets at one point, but I guess all the time is just blurring into one. Good thing there's loads of sugarcane knocking about around here. Apparently deserts are just the place where there's the most sugarcane. All over the coast. Look at them. They're just absolutely everywhere. I'm definitely going to make sure that I will not be running out of paper again anytime soon. a thunderstorm. You know what? If I had a trident, I could do the old throwaway joke achievement. But I have not even thought about getting a trident, so I can't do that. I didn't even realize I got this much. I've got 4 stacks. Yeah, something tells me that paper is not going to be a problem anymore. All right, with the time, take 2. Hopefully this time, nothing goes wrong. Got it down to half health, nice and easy. And the sword is doing a good job. Now get this time, get the star. Okay, we got it. Thank goodness for that. Now I can actually focus on other things like making a beacon. I just saw a lightning strike in the middle of the day. I'm trying to work out why. Thought it might be a skeleton trap. Honestly, I have absolutely no idea. More importantly, how much iron have I got? Probably not quite, no, nowhere near enough for a full beacon, but things are moving along at a pretty good pace. I know for a fact before the 24 hours are up, that will definitely get me all the iron that I need. And I can, at the very least, make a start on building up the beacon. And it really is only a start. Probably need at least another stack to finish it. But once it's done, it will definitely be worth it. I should also probably spend time chopping down more trees, since I could really do with mending on my axe. And I've got a packet of Haribos here. And once I get to 10 hours, I'll allow myself to have some, but not before then. Nothing like a bit of sugar as sustenance for the night. All this wood should definitely be enough. In fact, I've got so much, I'm probably not even going to have space for the sticks when I try to craft them. There you go, good sir. There's also some for you, and also for you. And I would buy the mending book if I actually had a book on me to trade to him. Apparently that's something that needs grabbing out the ender chest. That's perfect for the axe. My glass is also done, so I can make a beacon. These fellas have now restocked, and the XP will also slightly repair my axe. I thought it'd be better than what it actually is, to be honest. It's quite a slow repair. Although not to worry, because I've got all the emeralds I need, and both these 2 extra mending books can go on both of my pickaxes. And now what's next on the agenda? Well, it's got to be netherite. Full netherite armor, and then in my sleep-deprived state in the middle of the night, I'll go to the ancient city and try not die to the warden. I think I have a fire res in my ender chest, which is probably useful. Do I have 2? Yeah, I have 2. They're coming out, because apparently getting to netherite level is a bit of a nightmare. So I just drink it. Yeah, let's just drink, and then jump on down, and from there I can dig a little tunnel, mine along, and lace it with TNT that is very, very nicely spread out. That's every bit used up. I've grabbed my bow because I know I'm going to end up having to relight quite a few of them because it's not going to keep a good chain. And then I can set it off and see if I find anything. Although having said that, you know what? The chain isn't too bad. I'm always happy to be proved wrong in these circumstances. And with that TNT, I found a grand total of 0 ancient debris. Amazing. So instead, it looks like I'm just going to have to do the old reliable strip mine. And look at the timer. I'm 10 hours in. It's around 1 a.m. Things are going well. I'm still in good spirits, actually. I'm not even halfway yet. Just found ancient debris, though. Things are getting better and better. I'm well aware that the second 12 hours are going to be way harder than the first 12 hours, but so far, I just feel good. How long that'll last remains to be seen, but I did say, oh, careful the lava, but I did say after 14 hours, well, when it gets to 14 hours, I can go at the Haribo, so that is what I shall be doing. Eating these and mining for netherite. Another 2 pieces here, and the 4th piece has been discovered. And the 5th. What the heck? Why am I getting such good luck? Normally it takes forever to find the little pieces, and I seem to be getting them all the time. And you can tell by the time in the top left how quickly those were all in a row, like within 2 or 3 minutes of each other. This gets me to 6 pieces, and 7. And 8. You just can't beat a classic triple vein. And you can't beat mining up nether quartz for the XP to mend your pickaxe as well. And with that, I will have 11 pieces, in fact 12. And I have a piece in my ender chest in a shulker box. So whatever I have, I can add 1 more on as well, which is very handy. So that will get me full netherite. Okay, well, that's very convenient. That will get me full netherite armor. But not only do I want full netherite armor, I want the tools as well. So I need 27 pieces altogether for that, which means I need 12 more. Which is actually pretty doable. I went on a bit of a drought of netherite after my fast start, and then I've just found loads in one short burst, so it's not too bad at all. I'll just keep digging, and I'm sure before the hour's up, I will have all the ancient debris that I need. There we have ancient debris number 20 and 21. So just 6 more to go. I'm getting so close now, so hopefully finding those last 2 does not take long at all. And there we go, we've got it. We've got them all. There's probably no easy way out of here now other than to just dig up and then get covered in lava, of course. I can drink this though quickly and swim my way out. I should have more than enough gold, which is good. And this time I've actually got firework rockets to fly back, so it really speeds things up. Home sweet home. Not sure what you're doing out here, chicken. Did you want to maybe go back through? Nope, apparently you can't. Oh, well, I'm not going to worry about a chicken. Let's just put that in there. Don't know if I have use for all that netherrack, but you never know. Later on I might need it. And whilst I wait for that, I'm going to box myself in and go get another bottle of water because I've completely run out. Sorted. Also walk around the office a few times just to loosen up, you know. You don't want to get stiff. You don't want to stay in the same position too long without a little bit of exercise. And in the meantime, that is finished. I can craft it with this gold and turn it to netherite. I'm going to be one netherite ingot short, aren't I? I can just tell that I've not got all the ones that I need. It's not the end of the world, but I will need to sort it at some point, so we'll get all of those done. But down the line, I'd like the other pickaxe to be netherite. So, yeah, I ain't going digging again. I've only just finished. And that is how fast I got full netherite. Could you do it faster? Is there anyone that could do it faster than me? Well, make sure you leave a comment and say how long it takes you to get full netherite armor.